Hey lawyers, so let me tell you how you're losing money hand over fist, okay? And this is in your referrals. And what I mean by referrals is not when you've got a case and you end up co-counseling with another lawyer and sending it up. I'm talking referrals when somebody calls your office and they need something you don't do, right? You're a personal injury firm, they got a workers' comp case. You're a personal injury firm, they've got a family law issue or divorce. Or you're a criminal defense attorney and they call in with a personal injury case, okay? The question is, what are you doing with those referrals, okay? And we see it all across the gambit. We see some lawyers who are like, hey, I just don't do that, and they shut it down. I see others where they will say, you know what, I don't do this, but you ought to call Bob down the street, he does this. And that's it, that's all they do. I see others where they're like, hey, I'm going to give you the name, let me text the name and phone number to you so you can call and follow up with them. Others where it's, hey, let me transfer you directly to Bob's office, okay? Let me just do a conference call. Boom. Bob, hey, this person who was talking to me, here's the issue. Let me know if you can help him or not. And then the question is, what happens after that, right? Do you have any follow-up in your office to keep track of these, right? You're giving a name, you're referring somebody over to another lawyer. Do you have any kind of ability inside your firm to track these, to know what the quantity of those leads are that you're sending to Bob down the street, or any kind of co-counsel arrangements you've got with those lawyers so that they may share some of that fee with you, right? And obviously each state has co-counsel rules on what you have to do to receive a, quote, referral fee or a co-counsel fee. I would encourage you to know what those rules are, to educate yourself with them, but also to have somebody in your office whose job it is to track those referrals, right? Even if you're not getting a co-counsel fee on it, you know, if you can send a letter to Joe down the street who's a criminal defense attorney and say, hey, Joe, I referred you 4 clients this month on criminal defense work. I just want you to know, were you able to help those clients? Okay, 1, by keeping track of it, you're more involved. 2, if you know Joe's able to help them, you can add those clients to your list pretty easily to stay in touch with them for your own services. But also, Joe needs to know this, right? Because if you're sending 4 clients a month over to Joe in criminal, and he gets a personal injury case, and that's what you do, he's much more likely to send it back to you because he knows, holy cow, this dude sends me a bunch of business. And this is all assuming, of course, Joe's a great criminal defense attorney and you're a great personal injury attorney, right? And your clients are going to be well served being in each office. But by keeping track of it, by letting Joe know the number of referrals, he's much more likely to send something back your way when it hits a practice area he does not do, okay? This is Shane from the Legal Edge. This video is part of our intake series process on how to make your intake better and add value and revenue to your firm.